Welcome, sports fans. And with...
Hey, Kev. Well,
he is a legend. Thank you, D.A. Smitty, early in a season, how many of these surprising losses can really be considered upsets, do you think?
you know, the great teams, they look at it, it's like a marathon.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Carter. Portis comes in for Jabari Parker. Allen's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Dunn. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Measury, he's checked in for Jordan. Mike Powell comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Smith. On the floor for Dallas. On the wings, it's Doncic and Barnes. Powell is out there with Measuring, and it's Barea in at the point guard position. Portis kicks to Lopez. Veen passes to Allen. Over Doncic. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Dallas doing everything they could do to accelerate their rebuilding process this past summer, Greg. They made a lot of moves.
You know, trading up for Doncic sends the message they want to compete now. Brought in DeAndre Jordan to shore up the center spot. Mavs definitely accelerated to where they feel they can compete for a playoff spot.
Portis finds Payne to the paint. Here's Allen over Barnes, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
The pass to Doncic. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously, can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Powell. Measuring kicks to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Over Allen. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Barea. He's guarded closely. Pass to Measuring. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Allen dishes to Lopez. Back to Allen. The kick out to Lopez. Allen against Barnes. Allen's shot is off. And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And that one's good, Barnes. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
Bulls moving the ball around. Back to Payne. To the middle. Here's Allen. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Barea kicks to Powell. Barnes against Allen. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Lopez outside. Pass to Allen. Now here's Payne, covered by Barnes. Payne passes to Allen. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Barnes.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
He kicks it to Barea. There's the pass to Powell. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Barnes has got 8 points.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
The feed to Allen. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Payne, guarded by Barea. Portis can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 6. Barnes looking around. Pass to Mejri. Barea with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Doncic kicks to Barnes. Over Allen. Barnes can't get it to go.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Pass to Allen. Now Portis. Feeds it to Allen. Over Barnes. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Payne. And it's 9 points for Allen. Harrison Barnes getting it done for the Dallas Mavericks. It's been a storied career for Dirk Nowitzki, but as
Kidd sort of tried all sorts of things.
a lot goes into holding off Father Time, but Father Time, by the way, is undefeated.
Yeah, and retirement's something he's considered for a few summers now, but he's making the most of his Hall of Fame career, savoring every last minute.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Cleaning the glass, I mean, right from the jump, and that really helped them to set the tone.
What you have to do is establish a physical presence early. An aggressiveness their opponent has failed to match.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Payne, Robin Lopez out there with Portis. Then there's Allen. And it's Blakeney in at the 2. Takes the turnaround J, and that one goes long.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And Doncic gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Portis. Passes it to Allen. Over Barnes. Again, Allen missing.
His lack of consistency with the shot tonight has held them back.
Mejri inside. Lopez is there. Now here's Barnes, defended by Allen. Goes back up. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
And it goes down 2 points. And here's Barea. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Barnes outside. Another shot, and the basket good by Mejri. Mejri's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Mavericks were ecstatic when Dennis Smith Jr. fell to them with the 9th pick of the 2017 draft. For a team in need of athleticism and size at the point guard, it's been a hand-in-glove fit. The 6'3" Smith has a 48-inch vertical, one of the highest ever measured.
A terrific young player, an elite NBA athlete. David, that's for sure. Good stuff, thanks. And the Mavericks call time here. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And really, you'd like to just see more from that inside game offensively. In that one, it didn't happen.
You know, it's not rocket science. When you're cold from the perimeter, you got to pound it inside. And at least...
Steve, Offenses have gotten so good at stretching the floor. What are defenses doing to counteract that?
I think that what they're doing right now is they're having guys with the versatility of switching, because if you run pick and roll and you can switch, it keeps everybody in front of you. And I think also right now they're having multiple guys and going deeper to have guys who are in foul trouble that they can look down to their bench and they can play 10 or 12 guys on their roster.
Kicks it to Doncic. Over Holiday, hands the 12-footer. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look out. He's starting to find the range in this second period.
The pass to Lopez. Back to Dunn. Barnes against Allen. Back to Portis. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Lopez finds Portis. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Allen. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for Chicago.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team. Just as you might expect, the bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
The Bulls making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Correa dishes to Barnes. Now here's Powell. Defended by Portis. Beyond the arc. Correa, no good. Bulls trailed by 19. Portis, the pass to Payne. He kicks to Allen. Outside Holiday. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Doncic. He's got 7. Shoots from the elbow. Chalk up 2 there. Doncic has got 9.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. Pass to Payne. And stolen by Barnes. Shoots over Payne. And J.J. Barea the bucket on the assist by Barnes.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
And that was the primary difference maker to me. Their lack of getting boards is what ultimately buried them in that game.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Over to the left wing. Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Five on the clock. Blakeney kicks to Allen. Over Barnes. Here's Lopez to end the run. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Lopez doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
And he's good on the second. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the show for the Bulls. Bobby Portis is checked in for Carter. Allen comes in for Valentine. And it's Payne in for Dunn. Dallas also making some changes. Mejri comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Barnes in for Matthews. Free throw good, Smith. Well, it feels quite a while ago that the Bulls put up 72 wins in a regular season.
Well, the Warriors beat that mark 2 decades later, and that was a few years ago. But give the Bulls credit. They've been trying to put together a contender. It's just kind of hard to find another Michael Jordan.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Smith at point and Doncic next to him. Measury is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Allen. It's good. And that's 20 points for Barnes.
They need to keep getting the ball to Barnes. When he's got the hot hand, he's a very difficult player to slow down.
Portis finds Allen inside. Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Smith inside, working on Payne, and it's Smith missing. The Bulls shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Outside Portis to the wing right side. Bulls moving the ball around. Allen passes to Portis. 6 on the shot clock, and that one's good. Parker.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Now here is Smith. He's got 10. Pass to Measury. Passes it to Barnes. And Parker with the block. Another shot. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Payne passes to Portis. Allen dishes to Payne. Back to Allen. Shoots. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Smith with it. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
One of the most powerful dunkers in this league. DeAndre, though, showing off his creativity.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Hammock.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Doncic kicks to Smith. He dishes it to Jordan. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smith's got 13 points.
A work in progress for sure, but I like how Smith Jr. still keeps taking those deep shots.
It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Smith's got 9 points here in the second half. The Bulls shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Dallas leading by 22. Doncic kicks to Smith. Jordan inside, covered by Parker. No one covering. Barnes has got 23.
Yeah, second chance points again, a huge problem for this team.
And the pass to Payne. Parker outside. Back to Payne. Allen against Barnes. Pass to Portis. Levine finds Allen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And he gets the bucket. 17 points in the game.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
And though some were skeptical of the contract Harrison Barnes signed, he's lived up to it. Not an elite player yet, but is emerging on a franchise caliber level and continues to improve and is strong and consistent really on both ends of the floor.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Levine kicks to Portis. Outside, Levine. Pass to Portis. Allen against Barnes. Allen passes to Portis. 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got his second bucket of the game to go. And Greg, with Barnes, beyond what he does on the floor, he does everything right off the floor.
Yeah, I mean, this organization just loves his intangibles and demeanor as a leader. Incredible work ethic that allows him to keep refining his game. Still very young and is growing into the player this team hoped he'd be.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Correa comes in for Smith. Barnes can't get it to go. And Chicago shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Allen finds Portis. Kicks it out to Allen. And Barnes comes to help. Blakeney passes to Allen. The shot. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Barnes, the former Tar Heel, is usually lights out from the charity stripe.
He's off on the second.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Now here's Portis, guarded by Powell. Allen's shot is off. Allen against Barnes. Over Allen, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Dallas, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been active. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular.
Dallas going with a whole new group out there. We've got Allen. Carter out there with Payne, and it's Felicio in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Allen. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Barnes. In the corner, Smith with it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass. Smith's got 19 points.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Takes a 3. But they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Carter, the pass to Allen. Back to Carter. Allen against Barnes. Allen kicks to Blakeney. 6 to shoot. A 3 ball. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 15 here tonight. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Allen. Right at the free throw line. Count that one. And that's now 30 points for Harrison Barnes.
Just a sweet stroke from Barnes. His shooting form is really impeccable.
Payne passes to Carter. Here's Allen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Smitty, you had an unbelievable career. Was there any chance or opportunity that you did not take that you wish you had?
You know, Kevin, is 3 of them. One, I had a chance to be traded to the New York Knicks. I always wondered what it would be like to play in New York. They call that the Mecca. I didn't take that chance. I think second was to get a chance to play overseas at the end of my career. I think those are the 2 things that I wish I had a chance to go back. I would make a different choices.
And Carter with the basket on the assist by Allen. Allen's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Smith finds Matthews. Steve, the NBA playing games in foreign countries now during the regular season. You think that'll become a more common occurrence?
I do, Kevin. I think they do a good job of getting a chance to, I would say, gather all the fans around the globe. Our game is going more global. And I think some of the players and some of the teams, they love it. I think a lot of times if they make sure the NBA, they're not sending the exact same teams and get a chance to spread the wealth, I think it's a great idea.
Smith in the posts, working on Payne. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And you know, Dennis Smith Jr. is a player who just is oozing with confidence when you see him play.
I just love how Smith Jr. will attack every player he goes up against. Chris Paul, who Smith Jr. goes way back with, noticed how even as a rookie, he approaches every challenge head on. As a rookie, Smith Jr. was just jawing at the vets and dunking on everyone. He has the game to back up that personality.
And here is Portis. Bulls moving the ball around. He feeds it to Allen. It's stolen by Barea. Kicks to Doncic. Smith left side. Passes it to Barea. No good on the 3.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
To the middle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And that's now 10 points for DeAndre Jordan.
Attacking in the painted area. I like this approach. It's where DeAndre's at his best.
Blakeney kicks to Payne. Allen outside. Back to Payne. 6 to shoot. Inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Steve, looking around the league, name a few current players who you think will go down as the greatest in their franchise's history.
Well, the one name that comes to mind first is LeBron James. In several franchises he's played for. Also, Dirk Nowitzki, reason why he's a fantastic player. He's only been with one franchise, the Dallas Mavericks. I think Steph Curry. I think Russell Westbrook. And I think James Harden. Obviously, in Houston, you have Akeem Olajuwon. He has a chance if he can win the MVP and keep playing at this level for several more years.
Good examples. Allen passes to Payne. His 3-pointer is off the mark. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from 3-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Barnes.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
One thing the Bulls did a great job of last year, Steve, moving the basketball.
They also had pace and space. They ran at every opportunity. The guys were very unselfish. Despite all the losses, the Bulls were a fun team to watch.
That's a 2 from Smith. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Chicago has possession. Holiday. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Smith outside. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Left side, Jordan. The shot comes out. Good D by Lopez. Now Allen. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.